Right, time check, time check. You're gonna laugh at me. Little banter break, by the way. I had the urge. I've been seeing people tweet about TF2 recently, various different things. Oh, isn't it crazy? TF2 is still going. They're updated, blah blah blah, whatever. I got the urge. I just get the urge sometimes. I haven't played for about 5 years. I used to make TF2 videos all the time on the main channel, fun little edited videos. I've come back after 5 years of not playing. I am just god awful now. So here's what we're gonna do. Obviously max boss. We're gonna get. I'm just gonna do a bit of practice. It's a bit of a banter break. We're just gonna talk. We're gonna shoot the shit. We had some Minecraft, some Planet Coaster. Bit of a banter break in the middle. I used to be honest, I quite enjoyed just ragging on easy bots. I used to go on COD all the time as well. I actually don't know how the difficulty scales up. Let's just do normal and see. But literally, I've played. It's gonna freeze because it's loading. I've played something like 5 hours over the course of last night and the night before. I've just been getting my ass kicked. I've just been doing awful. It's not letting me shift tab. I need to just like get myself back into the swing of how things go. Can I shift tab now? Yeah, 5 hours. 5 hours. Okay. Give me yeah, we're gonna be stabbing the blues. Right. Let's line up here. So here's what we're rocking. Just a classic. Got cloak and dagger, love the cloak and dagger. Love the kunai, of course. Oh shit, I didn't even know I had the dead ringer actually. I do like the dead ringer. But I've not been using it. So we're gonna go cloak and dagger here. Do a bit of payload. Don't know how long I've got. I do know I've got about half an hour. I've got about half an hour here. And we're just gonna try and like be okay at the game again because I miss those days. I've not been on this map in my 5 hours I've been playing. I mean, it's set up anyway, but I won't lie to you. Forgot where I was going for a minute there. Forgot where I was going. Like, I know where the spawn is, but for some reason my brain just like didn't kick in. Right, I'm ready. There's an NG there. Is me a spy? Maybe I should have started as not a spy, just for a bit of excitement. On the get-go. Okay, that's fine. They're moving. Anyway, I wanted to talk about, because I nearly talked about it in my Minecraft episode. I nearly talked about it in my Planet Coast. I nearly talked about it in my most recent Minecraft episode, and then was like, nah, I've done enough banter here. For one episode, let's save it. Let's save it. I'll talk about Planet Coaster, and I just did my Planet Coaster episode and completely forgot to talk about it. I know you've all been desperately awaiting Reese. What's the Prime update? What's the Prime update? I was seeing the Prime in there. I was too embarrassed to buy it. Ladies and gentlemen, embarrassment doesn't know me anymore. Embarrassment doesn't know me anymore. I've done it. I've figured it out. That'll be a ding. I walked in there one day, and well, the funny thing is, I didn't like walk in commandingly to go and buy it. It's all a bit awkward here. I walked and then like still couldn't immediately bring myself. Still couldn't immediately bring myself. I like walked past where the Prime was. I was like, can't bring myself to do it. Bro, I just got here. Spied on there. No, buddy, I'm friendly. I'm one of you. I'm one of your guys. Shit. God, I'm bad. See, this is what I mean. I've just gotten awful. I've just gotten so bad. It's taking so much focus. I've got a bit to do. There's no one here. There's no one here. You saw nothing. I've not been this focused in a video for years. I'm playing against bots. They're getting my ass kicked. I walked past the prime to like my actual target, to the isle I was going to. Couldn't bring myself to do it, right? Then ended up going like the long way round. You fucker. As I was stood on the aisle, I needed dog food, right? I stood on the dog food aisle, and I'm stood there going, kind of want one, you know? I kind of want one. So I'm like, right, here's my plan. I'm going to go round to the drinks aisle. I'm going to come past, I'm going to peruse the drinks, and then I'm going to look at the Lucozade. I'm going to go, should I get a Lucozade? I'm going to go, nah, I don't need a Lucozade. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Then I'll come back down the aisle that the prime is situated at the end of, and then I'll walk past it and go, oh, hang on, what's that? Bit of prime? Yeah, sure, I'll give it a go. So I did it, and I walked down the Lucozade aisle, had a bit of a look as if I was getting some, the drinks aisle, called the Lucozade aisle. Brother, you turned around at the wrong time. I used to be alright at Spy. Would you believe? Getting my ass kicked by boss. Okay. Why not? Walk down the drinks aisle, have a little look at the Lucozade and go, I could go for a Lucozade right now. No, I'll leave it, I'm good. Spin myself around, come down the alcohol aisle, past the alcohol, get to the end, get to the little bit of the display where the prime is, and then take a step past it, and then it just catches in the corner of my eye, and I go, oh, what's that? Bit of prime. I go, oh, interesting. Oh yeah, go on. Go on, I'll grab one. I'll grab a prime. How the fuck would you know? I don't buy it. Hack him. All is well. Too many bots, actually. If I knew I was going to be playing Spy, probably should have given myself a chance. There's a million people at all times. Bosh. That'll be a Bosh. And then we circle back round here. He's definitely a spy, by the way. He's definitely a spy. There's another one. There's another one, by the way. Get in there, clear it off a bit, And we duck, God, he's good. Bots, by the way. I walk past, you know what, I'll give one a go. Bring it home. Now, as I'm realising, here's why, by the way, I figured out that they were not selling out. And why they were in cans, because it was Prime Energy, right? Not the hydration drink or whatever it's called. It was Prime Energy I was looking at, which is of course why they were not selling out, because the children cannot buy them. That's why they were lasting so long. So I go, okay, I'll buy one, right? I'll buy one. Give it a go. It was all right. It was okay. I had the fruit punch one. Okay, this is insane. See, how for that many people stood together did not one of those... I get the medic and then I walk into the crowd and not one of those was a backstab. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I go with the fruit punch one. Probably most my kind of flavour. Give it a go. You know what? Actually, it was probably the best flavour. I have now tried a few of them. Fruit punch, that was probably the best one. Okay. Don't know why he just broke that. See, this is like not gonna work. Okay. Fair enough. This is what I'm talking about. This is how we do it. Now we see how things go here. We feel it out. See, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm one guy. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm supposed to do with this, baby. Bosh, that's 1. Bosh, that's 2. Bosh, that's 3. Bosh, that's 4. This is how he does it. This is how he does it. God, he's good. Face me. Fair enough. Playing a bunch of bots, by the way. So, maybe a little overexcited. Hey, well done, you killed some robots. That's what they get, baby. Hey, Reese, what do you think of AI? I'll show you. Bosh, bosh, bosh. I should have said that before I did the killing. Would have been sick. Would have been pretty cool. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Reese. What's your thoughts on AI? How's that for a stance? Based. The Twitch chat's flooded. Based. Pepe based. Pog based. I don't know Twitch emotes. He's so based. Oh my god, he's look at him. He's killing AI. The medic was ChatGPT. The heavy was a different one. He's absolutely going to town on them. They don't stand a chance. Hey, we've got to do this for 7 more minutes, by the way. Have one of these. Get dominated, B word. That's what I think of ChatGPT. Phone's lighting up. My dilemma though, and I ended up trying like 4 of the 5 flavors, and I kept picking them up, and I'd read the flavor, I was like, I know what I'm gonna think of this. Tried like a lemon lime one. I was like, it tastes like Sprite. I'm not really a massive Sprite fan, so fair enough. Picked up the blue raspberry one. Oh, and that's a flavour I like. I like nothing hits like a blue raspberry slush on a hot summer's day. But I was like, I know what I'm gonna think before I even drink this one. I'm gonna think it's like too sweet, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's fine. Gave it a go. Yeah, too sweet. Okay, hacker. Yeah, too sweet. It's fine. that was pretty much where I settled on it. The one I liked the most was definitely the fruit punch one, but it's like not quite as good as either of the monster fruit punch flavors. It's also £2, whereas a monster is, like 150 or at most like 165, and a monster's 500 ml, and the primes are 330, I think. So it's more expensive for a not as good flavor. Like either Pipeline or Paradise Punch, I think are both better than the Prime. Fair enough. Than the Prime Fruit Punch flavor, and also it's bigger. Now I know the bigger doesn't really. It's smaller for a reason because of how much the caffeine scales, but I like the bigger cans because I'm still enjoying the action of drinking it. Like I want to drink more rather than less. If that makes sense. Like if I'm enjoying the flavour, didn't mean to ask for a medic there. I'd rather drink more and drink it for longer than be like, oh, there's less, but it hits quicker. You know what I mean? Like, but whatever. I've not yet tried a bottle. But yeah, I definitely wasn't the only person to try to do a little trick stab. Not realise that it was an energy drink at first. Because there was one night when I bought some, and this couple ended up together, like, oh, Prime, yeah, should we get one? Yeah, let's get one. And then while she was on the till, it popped up with like the ID thing. She was like, well, I forgot to get an ID for it. It's not like I'm buying a Red Bull. And then she was like, oh, actually, wait, is it an energy drink? And then I was like, yeah, I did the exact same thing. I also bought it, and wasn't until I got to the till that I realised it was an energy drink. We were like, laughing about it. So yeah, I don't really know what I was thinking. Don't really know what I was thinking on that one, to be honest. brain didn't really function right. And now we're gonna move on from Prime because now I'm talking about Monster, Pipeline Punch, and Paradise Punch, and it's making me like kind of crave one. And I don't really drink. I haven't quit energy drinks because I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, I'd never drinking energy drinks again, because then like I might just have one every now and then I didn't want it to be like, if it was if I've not had one for like 2 months and I'm just especially feel like I need one. I don't want it to be like, he's failed. He's had an energy drink. I thought you quit. He's failed. So that's why I didn't say I've quit energy drinks. I'm just like, I'm not really drinking them. I never really had a problem. At most, I'd have like 4 or 5 a week when I was like working absolute just ball breaking, trying to come in first thing in the morning and deal with angry customers at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I can't, I don't have the time to breathe here. I need to be waking up to like a morning coffee wasn't enough for some of the people I was dealing with first thing in the morning. I was needing the hard stuff, I was needing a monster. You're not a spy? What are some of these? Okay. Okay, you have gotta be a spy. And then we do a little bit of, never mind, you turned around. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, and we dip. Brother, you can't see me. You cannot. The boys move in. 3 soldiers. 3 soldiers move in. Okay, one of them move back. Bosh. And dip. And dip. I don't even know if I'm going to have time for like a full another round here. I need to be like done in 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we just like won't finish the round. Okay, demo's going in. Oops. Should have just left. I don't know why I tried to just fire a few random L'Étranger shots into the crowd as if that was going to do fuck all. Like, spy pistol already so bad, and I'm shooting into the crowd at a heavy with the weakest pistol in the game. Or the weakest spy. I think it's the weakest spy pistol. Right, one last dance. Let's go out there. Let's get some stabs. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna hold it down here. No, sir, please. But yeah, I like don't really drink. I've just kind of decided I'm not really doing energy drinks anymore because they're just like full of shit. You guys seen the ephemeral tattoos on Twitter? The discourse lately, because I think it's absolutely hilarious. It's like kind of fucked, but it's so funny to me, kinda. Because basically the idea is it's like they're temporary tattoos, right? So if you're not committed to getting a tattoo, you want to see what you'd look like with a tattoo, or and I'm talking like mid to long term temporary, not ink box where you put it on and it lasts for like 2 weeks. And this is the debate. I wish I could tell you right now. I'd say, they last for this long. But that's what's funny about them. It's because at first they were like, oh yeah, they last about a year. So it's like, okay, you get a tattoo, you see what you look like with a tattoo, you have the fun of having a tattoo. But, if you don't like it, it's gonna go. It's gonna fade. And in theory, okay, you just whipped around. In theory, they kind of should work. Because they apparently use the same sort of ink that's used in certain contexts, like medical contexts, where they need to do, lines for like surgery and stuff, where they need them for the surgery, but they don't want came third in a bot lobby. They don't want to have the permanent marks on their skin after everything's done, right? So that's kind of the theory behind it. But then they came out and they were like, yeah, they last, a year or whatever. Yeah, we'll do this. They last a year or whatever. But then as time's kind of gone on here, it's gotten to about the year mark, and people are like, "Hey, my temporary tattoo, it's been a year now, and it's still in full form. Like, it's not even started to fade yet." And then it's now been like a year and a half, and there are people saying that, but there are also people who have gotten like the original generation of these ephemeral tattoos who have had them for a year and a half, and they're still not fading. And they've just been like gradually pushing back on the marketing, like how long it lasts for. So when they first came out, they were like, they last for a year. They'll start to fade after 10 months. And now the marketing just says they last. And then they moved it to be like lasts for 18 months. And now they've just changed it again recently, which is why there's like controversy, because they've just changed it again to say lasts for 18 to 24 months. And people are like starting to get to a point. It was one thing when it had been a year, and they're like, "Hey, my tattoo like isn't even fading yet." But they're now at a point where people are like, "Hang on, my tattoo's still not fading. It's been a year and a half." They're not acknowledging the issue here, and also they're just pushing back how long they last. People are starting to now like worry, and some of them are fading. But people are starting to like genuinely worry that they've got these tattoos thinking that they were only going to last for like a year, and now they're potentially, it's been 2 years and they've got them, and the company just keeps like pushing back the marketing to say that the longer that goes on, just to say that they last longer. I don't know how long they're going to keep. That's the exit, brother. What's the point? What is the point? I didn't even register that it was the exit because it was just so close to the fucking door. Okay, bit of a yeet there. Need to keep an eye on the time, because I do need to dip. I'm trying to squeeze one last video in, best I possibly could, but I do need to be dipping at some point. Absolutely fucking smoked there. Anything, you know what? Now that we've escaped, maybe this would be a good time. I was like, let's go an aggressive, offensive class. Try and get this payload pushed. But I'm now thinking maybe now's a good time for spying. Okay, we can move up now. They're down. Let's see what's going on over here. Freaking car stopped, by the way. You know what would be good? Maybe a bit of pyro flanking. Bit of pyro flanking. Go the long way around. Pop out behind him. Do a bit of backburning. I'm just this is how I play TF2. I just like bounce from class to class to class, typically. But I need practice as everyone. So all classes are equal as far as I'm concerned. I've got about 3 minutes before I need to wrap up here. Okay, this is going to ruin my flank potentiality a little bit. You weren't supposed to turn around yet. Change your mind. Change your mind on the back burner situation. Here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to do a little bit of this. We're going to show them what we're made of. I do think it's crazy. You're putting a lot of trust into any kind of tattoo situation at all. But for them to be like, yeah, it lasts a year. And then just like, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? I don't know, man. We didn't really like to test that far. Sorry. Sorry about that, gang. God, there's a lot going on. There's a sentry over there. Bosh it and then see where's the NG. There he is. He's not saving it. He's not saving it because it wasn't his. But too many bots. Okay. There's a spy. Too many bots, now I'm thinking about it. He sees me. But, you know, the update is I've tried like 4 of the 5 Prime Energy flavors. I'm content. They're alright. A Monster's less. Tastes better. Still want to try Prime Hydration. And what's funny is I saw a bottle in the flesh checking out yesterday in like the bit to the side of the checkouts where they put like, you know, if you get to the checkout you don't want something anymore, or you realise it's faulty, or you know they can't sell it to you. It was off to the side there, and I was like, you know what, there were 2 bottles of the blue. So there's definitely like some kids tried to buy like too many and they weren't allowed because there's a limit on how many you can buy. So they were like put off to the side. But I was like, oh, it's busy and there's queues, and it just about took me the courage to just like buy the Prime, the energy drink in the first place. I'm not about to like ask the member of staff, hey, can I grab that bottle? I don't have it in me, especially in front of like a full queue of people. Did not have it in me, so I didn't do it. He turned around. We might lose this one anyway. It is right there, but also like I don't want to try too hard to push it because like I need to go. It's going a bit better. Oh, they're pushing. Never mind, they are no longer pushing. Look, commit to it. Oh, he knows. He knows. He's onto me. I'm dipping. Yeah, the demo is a spy. The sniper though. All good. He knows. He knows. He's onto me. He's onto me. He's like, hang on. That's not me. I'm me. Buddy, I'm over you. I'm so over all of you. No, don't push it onto the thing now. We're so close to me being able to go and make some lunch at 3 in the afternoon. Oops. We're a pyro now? Oh, you cunts. Right, we're pushing it all the way then. Yeah, spawn cowards. Here's what he does. Bosh. Dominating that fool. Uh-oh. He absolutely should not have let me get away with that. We're probably going to have to wrap this up because I genuinely need to like rush off, grab some food as quick as I possibly can. And I've got stuff to do, places to be. So we're gonna do one last life. We'll do one last life. A 28-minute video is absolutely fine. I'm starting to learn what is a good. I'm sure this is the guy I'm dominating. Banter game and what isn't. I think something like this and Paladins, disaster. Disaster, to be honest. Dominating that fool as well. Damn it, I was so close. That'll do. Thanks for watching. Because I get distracted, I can't finish a bit. You're updated on Prime now, which is what you were all dying to know. And the tattoos are crazy. The end. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bonk.